Yes, there was there was something. Hello. Pas tout à fait, pas tout à fait. Hello, Firebolt. Hello, Marcos. Hello, Thomas. Nice to see you. Thank you, Thomas, for supporting the stream as usual. Early tipping in the coffee jar. The first link in the description of the video if you guys want to support the channel. Support this stream. Tip your DJ. But there'll be time. Hello, Croydon. Yeah, psychedelic indeed. Hello, Mike. Thank you. Yeah. And because of football in my back, we started a little later than usual. And sorry for that. So for those of you who follow the adventures on the Wednesday stream with Michael 45 and Thomas Busk, I played a track from that record, not necessarily the best one back then on Wednesday, but this is a record called Acid Bowie. Sorry. Oh, alright, yeah. Well, the anecdote is that my elbow here is totally decommissioned. I've been sitting in a bed for the past 3 days, more than less, essentially. I just took a lot of painkiller pills and sort of anti-inflammatory cream in the back. So we'll see how long I last tonight. But a lot of records still. 1 week off the festival in Sune that me and my good friend Niels curated with a lot of help from a lot of people. It was really nice. I did a little stream on Monday where I debriefed some of it and showed the scenery after we were packing most of the gear and the installations. Highlights. Auton Lindholm, J Glass Dubs, Laksa, Rotem Geffen, Sonmi 451. Actually, there was very few disappointments. Huh? Yes, Acid Bowie, which is, I believe, in reality, a guy called Acid Pauli from Germany. Hello, Christophe. So indeed, Acid Bowie. This is the only information on the record. No jacket, just a stamp there. And a record which actually has, I would say, like 4 or 5 really good tracks of remixes, re-edits of David Bowie throughout his career. Just a weird little record that got sold out quickly, was in demand, but you can find it nowadays on Discogs, obviously, for a very normal price, if I remember correctly. Hello, Mercury Man. Yeah, indeed. That was not easy, huh? So the record I'm playing now is an EP with an instrumental version of a track that is just being reissued in a sort of deluxe treatment. Hello, Danielle. I have a little bit of an issue with the sound here today. I think I need to, recalibrate a little bit. Let's see if I can manage that. Is that better? Not really. We'll see. That's what happens when you leave for a week and deinstall the gear and everything. Hello, Christophe. Yeah, a little bit late for me too, as we just begun. Thanks to my pain and my relief in football, we trust. Huh? So this is Carlos Perón of Yellow fame, the Swiss band Yellow. He's the secret weapon of the band. He did a bunch of soundtracks that are quite interesting, and this is from the soundtrack of a movie that I'm not even sure exists, and it's an instrumental of the song Nothing is True, Everything is Permitted, which is just getting reissued right now as a full LP. Quite interesting one. Was originally released in 1984, which is quite interesting to hear that 303, like the acid TB 303 of Roland, in a very potent acid mode, I would say. There are some vocals on the original, so this is the way you will get the instrumental. And now something very special. Hello, Dom. Carlos Peron, no, but yeah. He's from Switzerland, but good catch. Now a Lebanese record. Fraction de pain. No, fraction de pain. Which is bread separation.
يوم هرب حاضنك كنت صغيرا.
This is a very interesting record since it features Sœur Marie Kérouz. Sœur Marie Kérouz, who was a phenomenon in the 90s as a nun who did sort of like liturgic new age music. But this is from 81. Way before that, when she was 18 or 20 years old. French nun singing in Arabic.
ويموت الأمل وسيدي طفل ينام فوق التراب
ندعوك في غربتي أطيل الدعاء صلاتي لوعتي يقهرني الحياة
بيتي
It's interesting how the bass here is almost jazz. So these are compositions by Eli Kesrouani, who composed most of the songs, the lyrics, and the music. This is really amazing.
يا معيد الطيور إلى أوكارها.
Yes, it is, Christophe. Yeah, sorry, tonight I hope I'll be more, have a little more energy eventually. The painkillers are doing their work, but we'll get Dom's request of Portuguese music in almost now.
أعيدني إلى التراب
ندعوك في غربتي أطيل الدعاء
صلاتي لوعتي يقهرني الحياة.
This got one of these stamps on the vinyl, which usually I see on Italian records, but in this case it's obviously something different. And it's a Lebanese record, Lebanese pressing, not totally sure. Hello 808. Yeah. But it's not his best one, I would say, 808. What do you think? I think because of name recognition, people will want it, but like, listen to this before you buy it. Aha! So no, brand new Portuguese music right now. Yeah, it was pretty good, huh? So this is the brand new record by Split EP by Serpente and CZN, which is copper, zinc, nickel, which is Valentina Malghetti and two other musicians. What's the name of that percussionist who plays with Gnod? Rao Felipe something. Not totally sure. But this was just released, 300 copies only, and it's excellent. Yeah, that's been the problem this week for me. Yeah, this record is just insanely good. I think it was released on that Portuguese label and short track, so I'll play another one. So you get a feeling of this. I'm sure you have. Next record is not as easy to get as this. This was just released, so you should still be able to find this. But next one I think has one copy on Discogs, and well, let's say it's not gonna be an easy find if you, well, it's gonna be it was a long quest for me, let's put it that way. And thank you, Andrew, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar already. Merci, Andrew, much appreciated. Hello, Steve, nice to see you. Yeah, you should get this record. Hello, Chance. Nice to see you. Yeah, that happens. Free following. What do you mean, 808? Was that the name of a record by by them. CZN on one side and Serpente on the other side. Another great duo, Serpente. So now this one, well, some of you might be fighting for it now. This is going to be an intense, long-form track for clarinet, viola, cello, piano, percussion, and magnetic tape. And yes, we're in Romania. Salut Mika, salut de la Roumanie. Yeah, the UK hopefully is going to have a little more of a more humanistic, more human government than what they had, which was quite ironic considering it was the first prime minister coming from an Asian background. I think there's probably some bonus tracks, but listen to it before, Steve, because I think that you're probably good with his records already. And thank you, thank you, Sean, the Vinyl Dreamscape, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. So this, wow, what is this? Very deep music, huh? So this is a composition by Octavian Nemescu, who did one of my favorite Spectral avant-garde record from Romania, and ever, I would say. Concentric. So you got Florian Popa on clarinet, who is basically, this is a showcase of Florian Popa. I'm not sure it's relevant to name the other players for you. On this you also got Mircea Opreanu, Vladimir Mendelssohn, Dorel Fodoreanu, Paul Rogacina, and that's it. And the texts are in Romanian, so I won't be able to go too deep into this. Actually, no, there is some French writing on this. So this was composed in 1969. A profound meditation on the historic succession of musical styles, of their common origins in the physical reality of harmonic sounds. Hej Ivan, ja det gjorde vi. Yeah, we agree. You're gonna see me do some of these gestures to try to ease the pain tonight, but commitment, huh? Thank you, Steve Davis, for leaving an amazing, extremely nice tip in the coffee jar. Thank you, Steve Davis. Steve Davis, who should be on the channel sometime soon. We'll schedule that with Cavus and Michael from the Utopian Strong. Hopefully, during maybe in 3 weeks or so. Hopefully. Hello, Steve. Oh yeah, you were there before, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree about that. And there you go. Hello, Thomas. That's what I did with the previous reissues. No bonus tracks, but extended versions. Salut, Pat. Nice to see you. So next record is something quite interesting, as it is a very interesting jazz band of European spiritual jazz with amazing percussions. But this is an unreleased session from the 70s with a new track, a brand new track. This is absolutely stunning to me. 1969. But I would say, Steve, if you got Zauberberg, Königsforest, and October, you're good. You don't need much more, if any. It is dumb. It's quite extraordinary that these records, again, done under the fascist regime of Ceausescu, behind the Iron Curtain, on a state label, state-funded, state-controlled label, that music was allowed and pressed and distributed. This is something really, really, really a testimony. Like, it is making me hopeful. Like, I don't know what's gonna go on Sunday evening in France with the politics. Could go really, really, really bad. But do we need music like that when the time gets darker? Maybe. Yeah, that was predictable. But even if Germany had advanced, like, they had 3 of their guys who would not have made it to the game because of yellow cards. Thank you, Thomas, Thomas K, for Thomas Kiefer for leaving a tip. Merci beaucoup. Much appreciated. All my video appearances, yeah. We didn't miss it totally. We kind of did, you're right. But we started so late. There will be. I had 2 records prepared for that, but they have disappeared. So we'll see. Yeah, endless source of surprise still. Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of pressure in the last 15 minutes. Yeah. So again, this is the kind of records. I mean, I was not taking such a big risk, but I bought this blind, which I rarely do. This is the kind of records I will do that for. I actually bought a bunch of records blind this week online, which I hope we'll all be happy with soon. Come on, come on, Rufan. This should be easy. But this track, I don't think you'll find it online to listen to, so that's why I'm giving it a big chance here. I think it is still quite immersive, wouldn't you say, Dom? Hello, G McG. I'm bad. I'm on a heavy dose of painkillers, anti-inflammatory cream in my back. But we soldier on. Indeed. Hello, Temporoboto. Yeah, well, time will heal, hopefully. Maybe a bit of kinésithérapeute as well. All right, we'll do that. But come to Den Bosch this year, Tom. Huh? Me and Steve Davis are gonna be there. I don't know how many of you saw the pictures online, the video I did a little bit about it. I've been working on the next edition today. Actually, I started work on that, and maybe one of the people who are playing on that record is gonna be there. Spjärns valet, which is Christer Botén, a good friend of Don Cherry in Sweden, who went to Senegal with him, with Bengt Berger and Kjell Westling. So this was first released as a CD somewhere in the 2000s, I believe. And but it was originally recorded in the 70s, in 75 actually, apart from that track, recorded in 2010 and released in a very small pressing of 300 copies on Omelette, not Omelette. Yes. Hello, I'm the Dead. In and out. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah, I would guess it would be progressive fusionish for sure. That's cool. You have that. Oh, I'm not sure. Rupan. We'll see. Alright. So I don't know also if some of you caught that, but I know Saba, if you're still here, you got your box. But like a pretty massive box entered my life this week. Yeah, I was thinking maybe to do the same. I don't believe her. I think your daughter is a liar. It has G-Fob LB. Hello Eric, nice to see you. Should be getting something this summer. So Spjärnsvalet. 300 copies only, released in 2015. If you guys got the oldies Don Cherry reissues from a couple of years ago, this is essential, I believe. Christophe Botin here on bass clarinet, tenor sax, contrabass clarinet, and a bunch of African string instruments. Well, if they know, take her with you. Take her with us when we dig. She'll know. Oh no. Yeah. How many Celsius degrees is that? 112. Is that like 45 Celsius or something? It seems like a horror show. So now for one of the releases of 2024 for sure. Absolutely extraordinary package. John Balance of Coil. This thing weighs something like 7 kilos. Like 13 plus pounds. 9 LPs. And we're listening to How to Destroy Angels, which had remained unreleased on vinyl up until now. Hello, Bat. Now we just started a little bit late because of a certain way round balls roll on grass, if you know what I mean. Alright, close enough. Yeah, that's disgusting. There you go. It's all a lie, as usual. So that box set was sold out at the source. You had to pre-order it, and you had to be a former customer of the label to get it. The only way you'll be able to get it now will be on Soundome, which they should be carrying it in the next week, couple of weeks. After that, it will be sold out. These are honestly like archival recordings, not necessarily like music that that was meant to be commercially released back then. And now I notice I I made a mistake. I didn't play How to Destroy Angels, but I played the original mix of Various Hands from Sickness of Snakes. Because How to Destroy Angels is like 17 minutes long. Thank you, Matt, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar. Thank you for everyone supporting the channel by leaving tips to support the channel, to make this happen every week. It's the first link in the description of the video. You can do this live or whenever. And as we're reaching for the first hour, that's when I reminded you to like the video, put a thumbs up if you like it, and if you're watching this whenever, you can always leave a comment in the description of the video. It's always interesting for me to hear what you think, what worked for you, what didn't, or any suggestions. Yeah, that might have been part of it. Hello, Grasshopper. Wow, Toronto. Nice to see you. So what are we listening to now, huh? Elodie Lawton, New York, Minimalism, here playing piano, sequencer, Fairlight CMI, and process tapes. But you also get Arthur Russell on cello, Peter Zumo on trombone, Voirab on violin, Ron Lawrence on viola, and this was released on her Cat Collectors label. Oh, okay. Well, I hope it's alright, that it's not too sad. the want list. Well, there you go. More Zeitgeist. Elodie Laut and Roberto Carlos. One of her free LPs. Stunning piano avant-garde music. The Arthur Russell, obviously, yes, as they are from the same scene. And you can hear him right now. I'll just let it seep into the next track a little bit because it's just such a wonderful album. Now you got Peter Zumo on this one as well. The next record will be going into, I guess, a little more fun music. That was one of my absolute first recommendations, I think, Christophe. The Diga Rhythm Band album is so good. Hello, Easy Now. Over where? Over here, or were you talking to someone else? Grasshopper. Do you have Instagram? If you have, contact me on Instagram there. It's the same name as the channel. And I'm sure you can help out, especially if you're from Canada. For those who don't know, the Diga Rhythm Band is Mickey Hart from the Grateful Dead, the percussionist of the Grateful Dead, and Diga Rhythm Band is his all percussion band, but mostly tuned percussions, as it is very melodic music. That's fine. That's totally fine. So this record is not easy to find. It's not super expensive, but it's not cheap. Next one is a Dollar Bean record, for sure. It is, Marius. Hello. The whole album is fantastic. I'm finally daring to play her music since I finally got the missing link of her discography for me. For the longest time, she was one of these names that you would find in the tale of La Montaigne, and I guess she deserves more than just being a footnote in minimalism history. She's not. She's an interesting figure. She hasn't really been that instrumental, I guess you could say, but at the same time, well, records are forever, aren't they? Yes, Sean, that's always a little bit of a conundrum, right? Is that the word? some more action between Rufan and Firebolt. So the next one, you don't need to be on the offensive. You will find this for $5 or less. It was on my want list for the longest time, but thankfully, Magic Berber, who was there earlier, I don't know if he's still here, sent it to me as a very nice VCLT, checking my want list. If 808 is still here, I'm curious to see what he thinks. Hello, Paul. Yeah.
Faut pas sonner. Je suis la fille qui rit pas branchée sur le gris. Je suis la fille en fleurs dans un monde en couleur, couleur. Tu sais les larmes au clair de lune, qu'il était, inondait lagune, n'ont pas de place dans mes vacances. Je ne suis qu'une fille qui danse, laisse aux autres les dépressions, mais avec moi attention, la vie n'est qu'une folie, demande le haut gars qui rit. Je suis la fille qui rit pas branchée sur le gris. Je suis la fille en fleurs dans un monde en couleur, couleur.
Hello Erwin. Première classe. First class. This is the B-side to Coupe Flash.
Je suis la fille en fleurs dans un monde en
La
couleur.
fille qui rit. The girl who laughs. French, minimal synth, Italo, kind of. Hello Jean-Philippe. Nice to see you. Welcome. Yeah. Very nice contrast. Like sweet, minimal, groovy. Just a great little tune. The A side is interesting. Was a small hit, but not as good as the one we played. Another similar, like post-punk band, The Dance, In Lust. Super cheap record, 4 or 5 tracks, really really cool, no wave, post-punk, funky. One of these records you can find for less than $10 that will give you value for the money for sure. New York, obviously. 1981. Recorded in England. That break really gets me every time. Next one is for Dom. I'm not sure he has it, we'll see, but I'm sure he'll love it. LOS of 10's Victims 1876. Condense, it hates me too much in the back.
I just want to see you in our next city, baby.
But if ESG is too expensive for you, just get this record. Static, which also had some industrial stuff, if I remember correctly. It's the third LP on their catalog. It is. Post-punk, pop-funk. And really the whole album is really, really cool. I played the track that has this kind of gamelan break, or steel drum break, actually. But yeah, these records I'm happy to buy them only for one track when they're that cheap. But this one, the more I listen to it, there's like 5-6 tracks that are really, really, really good. Hello, Conchild. En passant par le verre, médaille.
I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate. I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate. I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate. I'd like to love you, I'd like to
A little more funky, Steve. On there, Honeymoon Killers is a great post-punk or no-wave band. This is like a mixture of conk, ESG, and maybe 52 Second Street. And maybe a little bit, what I call the Waitresses. I know Record Home.
I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate. I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate. I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate. I'd like to love you, I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate. I'd like to love you. I knew you. I forget you completely. I forget everything. I forget everything.
Thank you, Merkionen. Merkionen, thank you for leaving a tip in the coffee jar. A very, very nice tip. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. A little more and I'll be able to get like a very nice couple of records I've been eyeing this week for. So, really appreciate you, man. So now let's go to a record for Dom, right?
Sometimes you got to move first, sometimes you got to give it all away. Sometimes you got
Yeah,
to move
Purple,
fast.
yeah.
Never be
Prince.
sad, but do you really think that it could be that
Why don't we
way?
even name Prince first? This is so what we love Prince to be all the time.
I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate.
Hey, Nick.
I'd like to love you, but it's not my fate. Oh,
That would be good. Just imagine yourself at a party, Marius, with people half naked dancing their ass off in the dark. Really, really sexy music, party music.
You're careful, but you get caught and hooked sooner or later. Beat the hook.
Yeah, but this is way more funky than these three bands. I love a certain ratio. I love 23 Skidoo, 400 blows.
Taste of life.
Oh, that's so bad.
You could take the taste of life.
Thank you, Sean, for reminding all of us that the thumbs up end up somewhere. Merci beaucoup, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel, for leaving a very nice tip in the coffee jar as well. And that's a good track to end the stream, man, but we're far from done. I mean, I'm sorry, the Liquid is great, but it also sometimes is too minimal. I love them though. But here's a little something for you, Dom. You probably have it, but who knows? Anyway, that was a super cheap record, and I think you should get it if you see it.
That hurt you, but avoid them even when they should be heard. Sarah knows that you are dull and spineless, yet she stays by you for reasons now absurd. Sarah's good at being mother to the helpless heap of nonsense you've become. Sarah's good for you, but not herself. She's crushed and worn beneath your soft and flaccid thumb. Sarah smiled behind the lips, her gritted teeth are clenched to stop the truth she longs to scream. Sarah dies, little deaths that eat away the soul till she's exactly what she seems.
So this was probably the last missing link in my obsession with Chris Knox from the Tall Dwarves. Of course it is.
With aromatic oils. Sarah feels wrapped up in gauze and sealed inside a
Merci
box
Daniel,
of
merci
snow
beaucoup.
from which the world recoils. Sarah smiles behind the lips, her gritted teeth are clenched to stop the truth she longs to scream.
That's good, Pat. Congratulations.
Sarah dies, little deaths that eat away.
Yeah, well, Chris Knox from New Zealand,
Exactly what she seems.
a punk originally, doing some of the most beautiful, easy melodies in a way. Great fun artist as well, graphic artist. He does these cover arts. This one influenced by Aborigine techniques. This is him, by him. I love his voice. I love the naivete and romanticism in his music.
The razor's edge of sacrifice, which her youth and beauty softly bleed.
Yeah.
Sarah smiles behind the lips, her gritted teeth are clenched to stop the truth.
Yeah, Win, good for you. Might be my favorite English songwriter, actually, when I think of it.
She's exactly what she seems. You are not aware that Sarah's dying right before your very eyes.
What a beautiful song.
To where that Sarah's dying right before your very eyes.
That's the best way to describe him, I would say.
You are not to where that Sarah's dying right before your very eyes.
Now, where is this coming from, huh? That Chris Knox record is not cheap, not easy to find. This one is cheap and fairly easy to find, online at least. Music from Central African Republic. From the UNESCO series on Philips. One of the most striking releases in that collection. Salut Esther, comment vas-tu? J'imagine, moi pareil. Et reste un petit moment si tu peux, mais... Good night, Stefan. See you around, and thank you for coming by. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment later if you catch up with the rest, and Croydon to the loop. Incredible record, Sean. Now this is one of my favorite noise records ever. From the Netherlands. Not totally surprising. We're not yet in the noise. Double LP. Quite a cheap record from the 70s, late 70s. I think I'm gonna lose some of you with this, right? Hello, Brandon. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic record. And wait till we get to the knee deep of it. Yeah, this is. I find this fantastic, but I understand it. Exactly. This is way before. This is way ahead of its time. And it's actually, in my opinion, better than almost any harsh noise that came later. But Louis Andriessen is a modern classical composer. I have some like orchestral stuff by him. The fact that he did stuff like that is just really impressive and really. The fact that you have these bridges between. Well, this is. Imagine doing this in the 70s, early mid 70s. This is just crazy. Yeah, this is from 1973. Yeah, that's the thing. The textures there are insanely but this is actually composed music, you know? There's even like parts of the music writing in it. Ah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I guess this is pretty extreme in a way, but for harsh noise, I find it pretty musical. Yeah, but Carrel Appel is more like music concrète. Absolutely lovely. Yeah. Yeah. I saw that. So a new CD box out of his. Ah ouais, Jean-Phi. Yeah. One of the two guys. What's the name of the guy from Wall Files? I like his stuff. One of the few current harsh noise artists I actually enjoy. Ah, c'est pas un truc canadien ça? Aaron Dillaway, exactly. Now this is interesting. This is a record, it's a record I bought maybe 20 years ago, and I parted with it because the lineup on this record was so extraordinary that I built up my expectations so much that I was a little bit disappointed by it. It wasn't a bad record by any means. It's actually a great record, but I guess I was expecting something very specific from these guys, whom I think you should be able to identify most of them if you're a jazz head and and we are keen, kind-minded. Pete Swanson as well, yeah. So who has recognized the most amount of musicians on this? This is a quatuor. All of the musicians there are beloved. It's all good, Daniel. You'll be fine. Still can go back to rock every now and then, but yeah. at one point you need some rock to be extra special. Maybe. So no one figured out the trumpet here. Don Cherry with Dave Holland on the bass, Masahiko Togashi on drums, and who could that be on soprano? Hello Dave. Oh, come on, I love Laurel and Hardy. Don't be like that. Bura Bura. Yes, Steve Lacy on his traditional soprano, Don Cherry on pocket trumpet, piano and vocals, and Masahiko Togashi on drums, Dave Holland on bass. Only released in Japan in 1986. Recorded in Tokyo in May 14, 1986. There will be more, Marius. As soon as my back elbow is better, I have a bunch of these lined up and a bunch of interviews this summer. Hello DJ Mr. Joel. Ah, so this was issued on CD in France apparently. Which obviously here is not necessarily enough for me, huh? I'm obviously obsessed with Steve Lacy, but all these other musicians are musicians that I would check an album of just because of their name. So, yeah, the lineup is surreal in a way. Here you see like the grand piano that Don would hop on two tracks there during the tracks. So playful, and look at that drum set. Masahiko in his wheelchair. Masahiko Togashi's unfortunately can't walk. Bonne nuit, Dominique. Dominique, talk to you soon. Yeah, when I first heard it, it was better again because I had very specific expectations. I wanted this to be a sort of old dreams, new dreams. Hello, Nathaniel. Nice to see you. So some of you might have figured out one of my new rabbit holes. This is one of the latest dives in it. So here we are back in Poland. I think it was like a month ago, or 3-4 weeks ago. 2 weeks in a row I played excerpts from that album. One of the volumes of which year again? This music festival, this annual music festival from Warsaw. The International Festival of Contemporary Music, Warsaw, Autumn. And no, this is not the same one I played. This is another one. I think that year, I think it's 86. Not totally sure. Let me see. Yeah, 85. So in 85, in this series, they had like 10 entries. And 85, from what I've heard so far, had at least 3 of these records that were really, really, really strong. Right here, we're listening to a composer I've been starting to really, really enjoy, discover. It's funny, these covers. The name of the musicians are not even on the cover. It's only on the LP. But this is Richard Sheremata. And I've noticed his name on quite a few of these when I like them, what I hear online. This is obviously very delicate music. Very immersive, as you guys were saying earlier. Bonne nuit Esther, à plus tard. Of this? Oh, nice. Yeah, that must be fun, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And there'll be more coming this way. I've been doing investigating it quite deep to sort out the best ones, and a lot of these are fairly cheap. Either they're like invisible or they're cheap. I'm not sure about that one, DJ Mr. Joel. I'll check it out for sure. Hello, glowing glowing OO cabbage. Who might you be, huh? Yeah, I would say the 80s is the most interesting time of these, but even in the 60s there are some really well worth. Good morning, Nur, Azida, Alisa, Azmi. What a wonderful name that is, huh? Malaysia! Welcome. Yeah, I'm going later than usual, so that's maybe how I caught you here. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Hello, Philippe. I'm alright, Philippe. Just a freaking pain that in the back that has been putting me to bed for the past 3 days since the festival. I guess I went too hard. Yeah, Music Without Borders, of course. Do I got some new Hungarian stuff? Funny you should ask, as the next record lined up is from Hungary. Yeah, but yeah, the shipping is not that great for these records often, but the prices are so low that sometimes you can make it up that way. What do you mean, my country? What is my country? Sweden, France, Europe, DJ Mr. Joel? This is a lovely long-form composition. Very subtle. I absolutely love it. So this is called Snake Charmer, Bazaar, Prayers, and for a Snake Dance. More snakes, huh? So this is for saxophone and tape. And there are 4 copies available right now for okay, so decent, like good condition would be 20 euros, and then you got 2 other ones for like 25. Netherlands, Poland, Hungary. There's one cheaper one, but it's VG, so I wouldn't test that one. And thank you, Gidget, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar. Thank you. Yeah, my elbow, horrible. Yeah, for those who don't know, yet. If you want to support the channel, the stream, if you want to tip your DJ of the night, namely me, and help me to do this every week and to find and investigate all these records, you can always help by leaving a tip in the coffee jar, the coffee link in the description, the first link there. So thank you, Gidget, and thank you, guys. A lot of you have helped tonight. I'm almost to my my threshold here. Oh yeah, oh great. Yeah, that's a great record on Peace Frog. Yeah, amazing rhythmic ambient music. Oh, you weren't talking to... No, sorry, DJ Mr. Jeff. Like, I lost it. Exactement. On a déjà eu du roumain. I have no idea, Marius. We'll figure it out. CBC, which one are there? I have a lot of Canadian records. CBC, aside from being my initials. Absolutely, really cool record. Huh. Yeah, that's a good question. I'll try to address that maybe next week. Brazilian stuff like Milton, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Daniel. Soon, but we have like half an hour to go. Hello, Raf. Nice to see you. Were you very late? I should be done a long time ago, but I started very late thanks to football. You don't mean Kapak? You don't mean this stuff, right? Thank you, Rufan, for reminding us. Another Hungarian record, amazing double LP that you can get for less than $5 online. the Sebo Ensemble has done a bunch of records that, or participated in records I really, really like. And you get, the hurdy-gurdy, zither, viola, voice, double bass, cymbalum, always cool records, especially when you got long tracks in this, and this one has that. I'm less into these that have very short tracks, but yeah, this one is one of the unheralded ones of that genre. It looks really, really traditional, but it has quite a few cues that tell you that this is kind of modern. This is from 78, by the way. Ah, okay, that's interesting. Nice. You've been investigated in that way. You have some Polish origin, right? But CBC on there, like the same thing as is the Canadian radio, right? Then I have quite a lot. Yeah. Yes, Thomas. Hello, Kaylee. How late are we, huh? To see Kaylee say bonsoir. I love it when we get to these parts where you get a female singing. That sounds almost like a child, but could as well be a grown woman. Add something of a timelessness to the music. Some are, Marius, some already are. But that's what we do here, huh? Investigate all these things that are under the radar, sometimes forgotten, sometimes never gotten. But I think they went through different labels, not just CBC. Because this Capac was part of it, if I understand it. Roberto Carlos, maybe this year. There's a small chance I come to the US this year. Will be a lot, but I might do that. Yeah. Like the Stunty tour of Northern America, right? Ooh, this is so good. Okay. I guess you're referring to the WFMU record fair, right, Alberto? And Kentucky might be on, who knows? Yeah, well, who knows? Who knows? I'll have some plans. I don't know if I'll make them, but oh yeah, the Dark Daughters. Okay, Daniel. Lots of incentives, huh? Yeah, that could be cool. No, Marius, you know me. I guess so. Well, don't we love it when we see this? Like long tracks, huh? So what do we have now? This now is a record I've been fantasizing about for over 25 years. My friend Thomas in France had it on CD. It's one of these legendary compilations of industrial music. Steve, if you're here, I'm sure you know of this. It comes with 4 inserts. Here you got the track listing. Essential. And we're listening to Asmus Stitchens, obviously. I was at that gig, Steve, and it was not my favorite gig of Nurses. I will try to listen to it before. Here you go, Steve. Marius, I'm planning a Miami trip, and if I have time and I can afford it, I might go elsewhere. Oh, alright. Get in touch with me on Instagram and we'll be talking. Now, a record on one of the coolest labels in terms of design, Opus 1, with very dramatic contrast in colors, with these fluorescent inks. The label is pretty amazing as well. Here we got a track from Bülent Arel, Capriccio for TV, which is electronic tape here. The other track here by him is music for string quartet and tape, but of course I'm gonna go for the pure electronic one. Yeah, that record is pretty dope, Marius. Hello, Angela. All right, Marius, we'll talk for sure. Yes, Angela, I'm sorry to be a disappointment, but yeah, most indeed. Most often when I'm late is because of stuff like that. Round ball, rolling on a round ball. Hello, Tristan. Yeah, like very late. Usually I'm off an hour and a half ago. I tend to... Or an hour ago, yeah. I go from... oh no, actually I used to do 10 to half past midnight. So... Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, that's kind of like the whole point of this in many ways. GFOB. But yeah, get in touch with me on Instagram if you are there. We'll talk. So I see that one of the copies of the Polish record is gone. I think Steve might be responsible for that. Hello, Mick. Yeah, exactly. And it took a lot of time to put that together back then because of the technology wouldn't allow it the way we can now. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Oh, that could be done. I'm only missing one there that I really like, and I have it. It's just it's not in good enough condition. I'll tell you which one, Steve, later. Look at this beautiful label for an avant-garde label. Yes. Opus One is one of these labels that always deliver in the production.
Lights up, baby, my demon is good on. Lights up, baby. You tremble at my word. Lights out, baby. I'm shoveling my throat. Lights out, baby. This night will never end. Lights out, baby. I'm not here as your friend. Lights out, baby. We're going round the bend. Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Lights
So yes, this is Rainer Blas, but not really. This is a re-edit from his album from '84, MC, Mytho Digital Fairy Tale of a Kinky Computer. This is a re-edit by Bastedos that came out like 10 years ago or so. That basically takes all the good parts of it. Yeah, that's the part with the eerie synthesizer in the background. Oh, you guys are starting to have a little bit of a Polish gathering, right? You know it, Kaylee, you know it. Yeah, I'll show you the label as soon as it's finished. But you spelled it almost right. Bastedos. It's one of these records you can probably get for like probably around $5. I would doubt. Oh, actually, I'm looking at it. There's only one copy available, and it is for $6. Oh, and it is in Japan. All right, good luck. But it's a fun record. The B-side is really good as well. Sorry about that. I was away a little bit. Okay, same here. I'm sure you would. Yeah, only one track to go, Christoph. So I guess going late tonight. It's a little bit of a under the radar. What is this? Is it like a boogie disco? It's a weird little 12-inch. I always liked it. Never heard anyone play it. I might be alone there. Maybe it's a classic. Yeah, and we're gonna end this with a little bit of a reference to Pearl Jam. I know. Don't be afraid. But just wanted to say I'm sorry we started that late, but I'm not, because we also met some new friends here tonight from Malaysia, amongst others, but also from France for some reason and elsewhere. So this was the return after a 1 week break because of the festival. All went good, mostly. What can I say? I guess it was good tonight. Was in pain the whole stream, but was good for me to do something a little bit different than just lay in bed. So we're soon gonna bid our farewell, but not before we get into that last track and before I show you what I just played. Exactly. This is Electric Dread, S of Tens Victim 1876. Did you know it or did you Shazam it? S of Ten's Victims has a radio show, so he might know it. He probably knows this. Butter up. Give me some bread. But there are two versions of it on this. This one is the best in my opinion. I have no idea if this is a rare record. But this was made in Florida, apparently. So there you go, in 1983. Sounds of Florida Records. Soft Sounds of Florida Incorporated. Anyways, well, I hope everyone had fun, discovered some stuff, and maybe was challenged a little bit, but didn't flee. And yeah, lots of recent finds, digs. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, the whole thing. I wanted to thank quickly Tony Ryu, Graham, Ryan Anderson, Thomas Corcoran, Andrew Lukoff, The Vinyl Dreamscape, aka Sean, Steve Davis, Thomas Kiefer, Batmanian, Mercurian Man, Daniel, and Gidget so far for supporting the channel by leaving tips in the coffee jar. The first link in the description of the video. If you haven't yet and you can afford it and you want to, that's a very effective way to make sure that I can keep doing that every week. So thank you guys, and thank you for everyone who can do that as well. Everyone thank them. Everyone should thank these people. But thank you everyone for stopping by. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it tonight, and leave a comment if you're watching this whenever. Hopefully you give me some direction, some ideas as well. And we're ending this with a very, very deep record from Hovercraft. Hovercraft is the singer of Pearl Jam, Eddie Vedder's wife, or former wife. Back then they were together. And this is an EP of her band Hovercraft, signed on Blast first, but remixed by Scanner. And it's absolutely amazing. (1997). Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Thank you, Thomas. Bienvenue à tous. Heavy tune. B-side is really ace as well. The album from which this is lifted from was only released on CD. It's actually pretty good. Ah, there you go. Bonne nuit. Bye bye, bye bye.